First of all, I welcome the opportunity of speaking to this very important issue, because even though it's the populist thing to say that, well, nobody should smoke, and I would agree with that, in the way that I'd be way happier if in particular young people start out, if no one of them ever tried it, that would be a way better. It would be a way better for the health of the nation and for everybody, and personally for themselves if they never smoked. But there is such a thing as becoming a nanny state and trying to really direct people's lives. And I think there's an awful difference between trying to assist somebody and trying to get up on their back altogether. And for the government to be saying, well, by 2025, you know, or something like that, we're going to try and have Ireland a completely smoke-free place completely. I don't agree with that, because there is such a thing as freedom of choice. I mean, it's not long ago, there was a referendum and it was all about, it's my body, it's my choice, I'll do what I wish. And we had to respect that, and that was the way it was, and there was a vote on that. And here we are now telling people, well, if you want to smoke, we are telling you we don't want you to smoke, and we're going to try our best to price it out of existence. Every time there has been a vote on an increase in tobacco, I've always voted against it. Quite simply because I don't believe I have the right to go taxing somebody else's, you can call it an addiction, but there's other people, they know exactly what they're doing. Okay, they're addicted to it, but they enjoy it. And it's like a person having a drink. There's nothing in the world wrong with a person having a drink, and provided they try and do it in moderation. And of course, smoking would be better if nobody did it at all. But who are we to tell people what they should do? I know an awful lot of people, friends of mine, people that I'm there to represent, and they smoke. And I don't think we have a right to be putting 50 cents on them tonight, telling them, well, the reason we're doing it is because we're really for your good, so we're going to hurt you in the pocket. Now, you do know what has happened, and you needn't go outside that door and walk maybe for 5 minutes, and you can buy all the illegal cigarettes you like, where the government will take no tax, where there's, we'll say, shadowy type of people who are selling these cigarettes, who are using the money and the funds that the business they're in for illegal types of activity. And what are we doing? Only driving what I would call ordinary, honest people, maybe to go to those people when they see the government putting never-ending taxes on their habit. I just don't agree with it, and I think we're going down the wrong road completely. Of course, I appreciate present and past ministers for health who, you know, there's campaigns how to break an addiction, and public health awareness of trying to stop people of smoking in that way. That's a different thing. But going after the money, I just think that it's a crude instrument. There are housewives, there are men going to work, there are people in hospitals who desperately want their cigarette. And that is their thing. And after a cup of tea, after their dinner, they want a cigarette. Life is very short, Taoiseach. And I just don't think it's right for us to be trying to play with people's lives to that degree of saying, right, cigarettes are bad, so we're going to put them up 50 cents again tonight. The cost of living has gone up enough. All the other bills that we're talking about all day, the fuel, which of course is going to have the knock-on effect that every item that's transported on our roads is going to go up because of the fuel going up again. The ESB, the oil at home for heating, everything is gone up so much, and now we're hitting these people again with another 50 cents on their habit. I just don't agree with it. I wouldn't support it. I've listened very carefully to what Deputy Matt Carty said about going to 30 cents. If it had to be anything, of course, I'd rather see it being 30 than being 50, but what I would like to see with it is being left alone. That's what I would ultimately like to see happen. So thank you very much for your indulgence.